Hi, you're on another episode of A Year to Be Famous with your boy CITO. On this episode, I'm going to talk about the importance of consistency. What I notice is a lot of people, they'll put out music or they'll put out a film or whatever they're working on, and then you won't hear from them for another 6 months. What happens during that time is your fan base actually goes and they watch YouTube. If that's your medium where you're putting this stuff out, they go and they watch other things, they forget about you, and they keep it moving basically. So even if you have 100 fans or 50 fans, you're losing all of them during that time that you're taking off. So basically what you need to do is just constantly put out content. Now, if it's crap, don't put it out, but if you have some stuff that's pretty good, it may not be the best. You can do this stuff on your iPhone. If you have a newer Android, you can just make videos. If you're into rapping, make you a little video with you when you're in the studio rapping. Or if you're into whatever you're into, you need to just constantly put out content to keep stuff out there for your viewers. So basically with that being said is be consistent with whatever you're doing. If you sell cars, keep selling them, don't stop. Whatever you sell, just keep going, and you'll basically start to see that you'll grow fans, because they'll look and they'll come back next week. You know how you find your favorite YouTuber and they'll look and you say, oh, I wonder what he has this week, or I wonder what he has to say about this topic. It keeps people interested, it keeps them drawn in, and that's basically what you need to do. Now, on this show, again, my name is CITO, if I didn't already tell you. What I did is I gave myself a year to be famous. So every week I work on different things to become famous, become successful, be the best that I can be in my craft. This week, what I actually did is I went on a few films that's being filmed here in Atlanta and grabbed me some lunch. They was giving out free lunch, so I went, grabbed me some lunch, stop, talk, figure out who's the casting manager, who handles the extras, who handles the actors. Talked to a few guys while we sitting around eating our lunch. Basically, I just walked up like I was just one of the cast, and some of them, they were a little bit reluctant to give me the information, but once I started talking and tell them a little bit about what I'm doing, they gave me the information. So now what I'm doing is I got some headshots, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna send it over to the casting directors and pray for me. Like I said, you gotta go for it. You gotta try basically anything you have at your disposal. You have to use it to get where you need to go. A lot of people think, and this is one thing that goes back to when I was talking about consistency, a lot of people think that, oh, if I don't have this right now, or I don't have the big studio, or I don't have anybody that'll help me with my project, they'll stop. You can't. The name of the game is to use what you have to get what you want. So say you only have your car, then you can drive downtown or drive wherever it is in your city and find out where it's happening, find out where the people that are doing what you want to do hang out at, and go there. Sooner or later, especially if they're having drinks or they're eating, you're going to get some conversation going. And then now you have that connect that you need for the next thing. It may not bring you all the way to the top. You may not just meet the CEO. Hey, it doesn't work like that. Or you may meet the CEO, but most of the time you'll just meet a guy that's just a little bit ahead of where you are right now. So he'll tell you the information, and now you got that little bit of information, you move on to the next guy. You work that a little bit, and then you say, hey, this is not where I'm trying to be. Like, I'm not trying to be an extra, but I want to get myself on a movie set so I can figure out how this thing works, and I can go on to the next person and keep going. Just stay consistent, stay positive, Make sure you stop and you tell yourself what you're gonna do, how you're gonna do it, who you're gonna be. Give yourself positive, like all day long. What I do now is I basically tell myself, I'll stop and I'll say, hey, this is where you're gonna be. This is how you're gonna make it, you know. You're gonna be successful. Don't worry about it. You gotta give yourself pep talks. And if you could do that all day long, you'll be surprised how many things will work out in your favor. Like this week, I've had so many different run-ins with people just because I was doing that. I ran into so many different people that can help me. You know, so many different talented, successful people that can put me in another predicament, that can help me grow to the next level. You know, so keep positive, stay consistent. Number one, that's what this video is about right now. Being consistent. Every week, just work a little bit more at your craft and it'll work out for you. If you want to see some more of my videos or the things that I work on, check out Money Lingo TV. I'm your host, Don CITO. Thank you for tuning in. In a few days, I'll update you about the contracts and the label signing that I'm trying to get done that I told you about on the last videos. But again, if you want to see me, or if you want to see some of the videos or some of the films that I'm working on, it's on Money Lingo TV. My name is Don CITO. You're here on the set of A Year to Be Famous. Thank you so much. God bless. Consistency. Good night.